Hi, my name is Chase Morgan, and I am a clinical social worker at the Family Support and Treatment Center here in Orem. We work primarily with families and kids and helping them through various situations that they're struggling with. The question that I was going to address today was the question about my child is having meltdowns over small things, like not knowing the correct folder to upload the assignment. All right, so I think right now during this time and during the struggles with COVID-19, it's very common that kids are gonna be feeling more irritated and struggle with things that maybe normally they would have a fairly easy time doing, or they're just feeling that heightened feeling of stress, or just that change in schedule and doing things differently now that things are at home and online, and just various stressors that they're experiencing. As we take a look at the Everyday Strong model and taking a look at that pyramid, I think always that first step is to take a look at their physical needs, right? So the first step as a parent that I would be looking for is, okay, what time of the day are they typically having these meltdowns? Is it the same time every day? Is it something that's varying? If there is a pattern to it, then there could be a very simple way of looking at it and just realizing, wait, okay, are they hungry? Have they eaten? Do they need a drink? And are they sleeping well? Right? They could be feeling very tired. Maybe this could be a time of the day where they're feeling more lethargic or lack of energy, and so their frustration tolerance is very minimal at this time. So really just looking at those physical needs is always the first step, okay? Then, once you've looked at that, and maybe that's not the issue, maybe they are eating fine, maybe they are sleeping okay, and that frustration is still there, and that's very common, and that's normal to be happening during this time. So the next step up on the pyramid would be looking at their safety, right? And so when we talk about safety in regards to Everyday Strong and in terms of helping children build that emotional tolerance, we are looking at more their emotional safety, the ability to be able to voice the things that they're concerned about, have someone to talk to, be able to make mistakes, right? So as a parent, I think it's very common that we pick up on those stresses and those anxieties, and we pick up on those meltdowns, and it affects us personally. And as a parent, we just want to jump in and fix it. We want things to be okay. We don't want them to have to struggle. That's very understandable as a parent, but the best thing that you can do as a parent is to take a step back, don't try to fix things, and create that safety emotionally for your kid by validating what they're going through. That's the number one thing that you can do, is validate, validate, validate. You can never validate too much in a situation. So what this might look like in this situation is, as soon as your kid gets frustrated, instead of saying something that a parent might typically say of, it's okay, we can do this, let's figure it out, like just click right there and let's do this, and here's how we can do it, you got this, you can do it, right? Those may be very helpful things from an outsider perspective, and you're wanting them to be able to work through it. But the first step is, in their mind, it's not as easy as, okay, you got this, let's do it. Because in their mind, they don't have this, and they're really struggling with it. They need to be validated in their emotions. So you need to say, man, I can tell that that's really frustrating for you, not being able to figure out how to upload that assignment. Or, man, it must be really hard having to figure out this new schedule and to do things in the way that you're not used to doing. Man, this is a really big change for you. And just by validating those emotions and trying to put yourself in their shoes and then imagine what they're going through, and being able to say, you know what, this may seem easy to us, but for them, their struggle really is real. And if we validate what they're going through, then they're going to have an understanding and be able to say, oh, my parent gets it. They actually know what I'm feeling and what I'm going through. And that creates that safety. That creates them being able to voice that frustration, feel those emotions, and be able to work through them quickly, right? And it also provides that next level of the pyramid, that connection, right? Then they have a better relationship with you and they say, oh, my parent actually gets it, instead of just trying to do it for me or shut me down or not understand my emotions. Even though they might not verbally say that, they're going to feel that connection as soon as they feel validated, right? So you can connect with them in that way, and then you can help them to be the problem solver. And then this will lead into that next step of gaining that confidence, right? So you validate them and say, man, that's really hard. I wonder what you can do to try and figure out how to do this assignment, or I wonder what you can do to figure out how to upload that. Man, it looks like you need help. You're doing a great job asking for help. Let's figure this out together. And then as soon as they're able to figure that out on their own after being validated and having that connection with you, if they can be able to figure that out on their own rather than having someone do it for them, they're really going to excel in that confidence, and they're going to be able to thrive, and things are going to be more successful, right? It might feel counterproductive in the moment to focus on that validation and just wanting things to get over with and done with quickly, but it'll go so much faster in the long run once you are able to establish that emotional safety, validate their emotions, and let them work through those feelings that they're feeling. So hopefully that can be helpful for you.